You're about to watch another exciting episode of the Dungeon Run, but did you know that you can actually be part of the adventure? Tune in live on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and you can make your voice heard and help determine the fate of our adventurers. Hope to see you there.
We're Nope, we're pre-taped. Hi! It's the Dungeon Run.
You broke the illusion.
I did. I broke it immediately. It is Wednesday the 20th for you, and welcome. This is the Dungeon Run. We are a live, actual play D&D program. If you're new here, welcome. We've got a lot to say, and I think that's. Tonight we are splitting the party. The big no-no you're not supposed to do in D&D. I never know why that's the case. Why not split the party?
I split from my friends all the time.
Yeah.
Not in like a not nice way, but like yes.
Gotta get secret somehow.
It's also hard for the DM, probably. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Probably why.
We don't care about that around here.
I can definitely understand that now. Yeah, probably.
Our DM can handle
But
it.
our DM can.
I can. And in fact, we'll have to this evening. So, Morgan.
It's our holiday show.
It is our holiday show.
If you can't tell by these beautiful looks here, it's our end of year show. We're so happy to be here with you all. We love you, Adam and Carrie, who can't be here with us today. We miss you, friends.
Yes,
but send them love as much as you can, friends. But so it's been a wonderful year. It's been another wonderful year here at the Dungeon Run, and I just wanted to say at the end of the year, thank you to everybody. Thank you to our amazing community. Thank you to our friends. Thank you to Josephine, who joined us this year.
Well, I don't get a whole thanks. Why?
You do. You get a whole
No, you do. Thank you to you. Thank you to Rachel Seeley. Thank you to Ify Nwadaway. Thank you to Christina Ariel. Thank you to Christoph Vischer. Thank you to our amazing Broken Ring cast, and thank you to all the community that has joined us in this last year. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you to all of our friends who joined us for our game nights.
Yes. Oh my God. Giselle, Kyle, Olo. Yes, all of our friends. Omar, all of our friends who joined us this year. Yeah, we had new friends. It's about just getting all these wonderful people this year. And thank you. We're so happy to be here. So let's dive into our top of show business.
Yeah, right away.
We are a show that is sponsored by some amazing companies, including the new ones that we just mentioned last week, the brand new book coming soon to DM's Guild, The Artificer's Guide to Magic Items.
Woo-hoo.
It's as I said, it's coming soon to the DM's Guild. It's an amazing 5th edition D&D expansion that will help you level up your magic items for your own campaigns. Let me pull up the amazing facts about this book. It's going to help you discover new ways to integrate artificer class abilities into item creation, granting additional time savings and reduced creation costs. They have up to 9 new spells, 15 new options and rules to create and just make your artificer and your magic items the most incredible thing. We're so excited to be partnering with them. They've got amazing artwork by Miguel Coronado, who might be married to somebody at this table.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I got confused. I thought I was
That's right.
married to Miguel. I was like, what?
Who is it?
Wait a minute.
Surprise! It's Ron.
Heather?
Nope, that's what we do here. But we're so excited to be partnering with them. Check them out. They're coming to the DM's Guild soon. We'll get you those links as soon as we have them. It's going to be an amazing, fun time for artificers everywhere. Mm-hmm. But we're also sponsored by awesome folks like Die Hard Dice and World Anvil. Die Hard Dice has their amazing holiday event going on right now. Unlock amazing tiers of free gifts with each order of $30 or more. Check them out right now at dieharddice.com and use our discount code DungeonRun at checkout for a discount on us. Yeah! World Anvil is the #1 tool for storytellers, DMs, GMs, keepers, any lore masters, anything. They are an amazing resource and tool for anyone who's looking to tell a story with friends or even on their own. Novelists can use World Anvil. It is an amazing way to create interactive maps, timelines, family trees, so many things. I've talked about this before, but with those Indiana Jones movies, when you do the maps and it's the red line, it's my favorite part of those movies. Why? Because I'm a weirdo. You can do that on World Anvil. You can watch the map as you go around it. The map for this campaign with a red line would be different dimension, like one island around here, jump to another dimension, and then the red line jumps over here.
There, yep.
It would not be a
And then
solid
back,
line.
And then, that's for sure.
It would be weird.
They also do wonderful things on their Discord.
Yes.
Lots of learning opportunities for
Yes.
you to speak with professionals who do this kind of study for a living. They even have a whole section about how to get your creations into cons, like conventions and stuff.
Yes.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
fascinating.
Yeah, they're
It's
so
absolutely
inspirational and so helpful. We love World Anvil. Go to worldanvil.com right now and use our discount code DungeonRun to get 40% off a yearly subscription. You're going to want to check it out. But most of all, we love Patreon around here. Patreon.com/thedungeonrun. We are a show that is made possible for it, and as a return for patronizing our show, which always sounds weird.
It does.
Stop patronizing us. No, please patronize us.
In fact, tell your friends to patronize us.
Patronize
I'm okay with
Do
you
it.
patronizing.
For
why I
as
was reading
little
my
as
head.
for as little as $5 a month, you get
really
access to
quiet.
amazing bonus content like our show Short Rest or VODs of fun stuff like the Dungeon Cooldown or our game nights when we do them. You can also get access to free interactivity and games DM'd by me. We're actually going to have a holiday gathering
Ooh la
of everybody
la.
that's in our campaign in the next week or so. We got to get that
Oh,
scheduled.
that's fun.
But we also wanted to mention new patron shout-outs because we got 2 new patrons this week.
Ooh.
Thanks to Canid and Ciela Vega for joining the Patreon community.
Oh,
Thank
yay.
you. Welcome.
Welcome.
There's so much more fun to be had. Head on over to patreon.com/thedungeonrun.
As you might know, and maybe you don't, because maybe you're new here, we are an interactive show. That means that you have the chance to affect our story in unique and surprising ways. You can use our custom Twitch extension or the link you can find in our About section on Twitch page. Or you can just enter !donate in the chat and get a link that way. Now, because we are pre-taped, anything that happens tonight will be rolled over for the next episode that we do live. But there are 2 ways to challenge our players. You can choose to give advantage or disadvantage for any player as well as me. Or you can choose to join the battle between the forces of light and shadow. You can donate to either side through purchasing glimpses or bursts. If you purchase a glimpse, it's a small move of the needle, but if you purchase a burst, it's an incredible increasing of the needle on either side. And as levels are unlocked, force cards will be exposed to the world, which will change the world in unique ways. So we've got a couple of those here at the top that I'm actually going to read.
Oh, boy.
Because we are at level 5 currently of both Force of Light and Force of Shadow. Technically, I'll get into it. I'll talk a little bit. But that's how you
Always
can.
get scared when he does that.
Yeah. So before we even get into it, I'm just going to read these off because we got a lot here. Thank you for everyone for your donations.
Woo!
We got a burst of light from City Racing Girl.
Yeah.
A glimpse of shadow from Seatar. A glimpse of shadow from Solstice Seatar. A glimpse of shadow from Tale of Two Yarns.
Yes.
Yarn.
Guys, we have 10 bursts of light from Fendaril.
Fendaril.
10
You Fendaril.
bursts of light. 10 of them.
That's a lot of light.
That's a lot of light.
So, yeah.
So much light.
We have 2 glimpses of light
What we were doing?
from
Yes,
Fendaril.
that's what we're doing.
We have 2 glimpses of light from Fendaril.
We should never do shows in the morning.
Only do them in the morning. This is
different
morning
vibe
energy.
today.
It's loud. It's
Yeah.
excited. I'm sorry.
No, I've gotten used to it.
Already.
And I do it all the time too, so it's not just you. We all do it. But we have an additional 2 glimpses of light from Fendaril.
Aha.
What
And-
Fendaril?
Thank you.
Stop. Don't stop.
Y'all,
You did that. Sorry, I can't do
You
a,
gonna get this one?
a glimpse of shadow and a burst of shadow from Santa.
What? Santa.
He's here?
Trying to take my
Santa.
job?
They watch us. So what that means is
Santa.
we have reached level 5 Force of Shadow, which I have right here.
Oh my gosh.
no. We're
we have-
experiencing this, the 3 of us?
There's only 3 of us. Hold on.
No, yeah,
Yep.
this is what happens.
Yep. There's also a level 5 Force of Light that we push.
We've been waiting
that
on.
we've been waiting
Yes,
on.
yeah.
And then we will have to do this next time, but we also have a level 1 and level 2 Force of Light, or level 1 and level 2 Force of Light from all of the Fendaril, which will go off on our next episode at the top.
Incredible.
We also have
Thank you, friends.
so many advantages.
Oh, heck yeah.
I have 9 of them.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
So it is going to be a wild, wild ride today. And with that, let's step into the unknown. Welcome back. Last time on the Call of Shadows, or it's Call of Shadows.
What is Call of Shadows?
What is the Call of
Welcome to our new show. I'm sorry.
You were saying.
We didn't mean to
Serena was
just like
ready to
drag
run with
that
it.
into.
Ready to run with that. Call of the Ancestors. That's what it is. We were interrupted. We interrupted a conversation
Interruption.
with Feilshen. But it started with finding and opening a cursed box.
Yeah.
Opened by our lovely Rilian, a.k.a. Yuri Advalar.
Someone had to open it.
With a Dispel Magic. And happened to roll really well to get that to open.
I mean, well,
Inside-
you get them 7 times or whatever.
Inside, they found a mirror. And not just any mirror. The royal mirror of the fallen lion. Nothing ominous about that.
No, it's awesome.
And in fact, Rilian has loved it so much they've used it a few times now. From there, they made their way to the merchant docks to find various items. Otto and Ghost,
Gast.
Gast had a wonderful buddy comedy moment, including a meeting of a mystery trader in an alleyway where Otto recovered a studded glove of thievery for exchanging of information about the city of glass.
That you can never take off.
That you can never
I think that's fine. I feel like, if it's, I just maybe won't tell Cristobal about it.
From there, Cristobal took a blind and deaf Val, who happened to be following Rilian around the docks with his new form.
Sorry.
Cristobal went to a contact he had, a potion maker of sorts. We won't go into what happened there because I don't want to ruin it for these individuals. But needless to say, Cristobal had a rather large migraine. In the moment, waking Val to return to the shop. Rilian had an interesting interaction with a fisherman that got a little heated and upsetting.
I loved that so much.
It was a lot of fun to play, for sure. The first time I really got to play characters, like, no! I don't want to be like this. Why are you doing this
I loved
to me?
how hard the two of you were
I have
trying not to
boundaries.
curse at each
Yeah,
other. Like,
You did a really good job.
some adult language was real close to happening.
Really difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
You guys
There's times with certain NPCs you're like, oh, he would absolutely say something.
And then they were caught in a chase encounter when a young tiefling teenager snatched a bag of holding from around Rilian's neck Luckily, our team is pretty sharp and pretty fast. So they caught him very quickly to realize that this individual was actually Feilshen. Either Feilshen in some form or inhabited by Feilshen in some form. But that is where we last left off. Val had the young man strong-armed up against the wall while they began to question.
I basically got him like held up against the wall and like Wolverine claw popped, like almost ready to be. And yeah, but
Yeah.
He's got a huge ear-to-ear grin. It is unsettling when you look at it. It doesn't look like it's painful, but it definitely looks like
that movie Smile?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Very much like that, where his natural end of his lips is here, but they sort of disconnect and they look sort of stringy in as he smiles, almost similar to like a Venom style.
That's so much worse than I imagined.
Way worse than I thought. I thought you were just smiling too big.
Okay, and we've now seen this look a couple times.
This is the second time you've seen this sort of crescent Cheshire sharp tooth.
In the wall, in the cave, it was sort of like this too.
It started to be like that. It wasn't like I just described it. It was definitely a bigger smile. Okay. But there has definitely been sort of the second time that this has occurred. Where
that was like in worm.
That was very
strange. It's like a little easier to look at. But
is it recognizable enough?
Oh, we know
who
that is. Yes. His voice. You're not really sure that you've ever heard Feilshen's voice as it truly is, because every time you've met him, he's been in some different type of form. One of his major forms that you have especially seen has been his old man with the mammoth. Then the wall, and now various other forms that he's
talking through his phone.
And this one sounds a little bit creepier and a bit darker than normal.
Great.
And he's just sort of grinning.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you should ask someone why I'm here.
Rhea, why is I mean, oh God.
I do it sometimes too.
Sorry.
It's an honest mistake.
I understand. No, I'd asked a question of Feilshen, essentially. Feilshen interrupted my magic, or I was trying to contact a friend, and I don't know why.
Shy about who your friend is.
Well, you guys have like weird energy going on right now.
Yes.
Well, because last week we hung out in cave. We were like good. What's up?
Oh, we're still very, but are we not good?
I don't know. I feel like we're good still.
I feel like we're very good.
Yeah. So
have you enjoyed my pouch?
Yeah, it's great. It's a good pouch.
All right, get on with it.
Who has it?
I do now. Yeah. I currently have it.
Yeah, I grabbed it and handed it to you. Yeah.
No, it's great.
Okay, why are you messing with us?
Yeah, what's up, my guy?
Well, as you well know, I can only interact when you call me. And you're in a very tight situation. I figured I could offer my services.
No thanks.
Yeah, but like, what are you offering?
Ooh.
We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it, but we shouldn't know it.
That's what everyone starts conversation by saying, we're never going to take it. And then 5 minutes later, we've made a deal that it's going to bite us. Get on with it.
So little trust.
The longer we're around him, the worse things get.
I think he helped us last time, didn't he?
I think you're putting the onus on the wrong individual.
I know. It's as much our fault as anyone's.
Well, no, really, and you called Feilshen.
In a way. I don't think they knew they were calling me.
Well, what were you trying to call?
I was trying to send a message to Mara.
You two, make a perception check.
Any advantages?
Yes. Otto, you have advantage from the dungeon speed run.
Hi, thank you.
And Val, you have advantage from
All the
City
advantages.
Racing Girl.
Thanks, City Racing Girl. Okay,
You said
15.
perception?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll twice.
You have
take the higher
advantage.
one.
Oh. 14?
15 and 14.
15. You as Rilian, I almost did Rhea too. As Rilian
I'm sorry.
is
Who's
all right.
Rhea?
As Rilian is talking and says the name Mara, you capture that their face seems sunken in. Their eyes are deeper in their skull than they were before. You saw that earlier. You saw that happen earlier, but it seems deeper in some way. Almost as if they just got levels of tiredness as they said the name.
Interesting. All right.
Well,
Okay, you
But
would.
I was trying to contact her, and
This is your.
this guy interrupted me.
Why'd you
Oh,
interrupt?
What the hell, man?
Would you rather me not have interrupted and have silence return?
Why would it have been silent?
Oh, I don't know. Why would it be silent?
Wait, this is your friend who's supposedly at the Lake of Dreams, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is she not there?
Oh, no. That one you get for free.
Why not?
I don't know.
Is it a
What are
time-
you willing to give up for the information?
I know. This is how
I
it
mean,
starts.
we're
no.
just having a conversation, man. You don't have to make it weird by trying to like do deal stuff. I mean, like, we're just. How was your day?
We
Where-
can find out information other
Where
ways.
is she?
Yeah.
No, we can find out information other ways. Literally, it's a few days away. We don't need him.
Well, you know she is not at the Lake of Dreams.
Maybe it's time.
Is Mara mad at you?
Zozezaros dropped us back here, like before we left the City of Glass, and you.
I don't know. I don't know any context in the history of this world.
It's not worth giving him more.
Oh, is it?
Just once. Every time we give him something, we never know how it's going to pay us back. Just once. Let's let him just leave, and we'll do it on our own.
Cristobal says something to the effect of, he seems to be grabbing his head, and he says, I can't deal with this. I'm going back to your house to lay down.
Are you all right?
He sort of waves it off. His head hurts.
Yeah, he took a real...
You can find me. I'm going back to your home. I'm going to lay down, is what he says.
Oh, okay.
Gassed, also.
Do you want to go make sure Cristobal gets home safely, Gas?
Yes, I want to examine him and make sure that he is okay.
Yeah, keep him safe. He fell with like a... It was like he was struck by something, so...
What?
Not... But...
In his brain?
I think...
And as he's walking away, he sort of trips and Gas catches him.
Okay.
I will make sure he is fine.
Thank you, Gast. I like your hat.
I had a great time at the market with you.
Let's do it again.
Very soon.
Yeah, all the time.
Thank you,
We're friends.
friend.
Thank you, Gast.
And they smile, but clearly...
Concerned.
Yeah.
Look,
I
we're in a place where we have resources. You don't need to give away...
They know things that I need to know. They have things I need to... I think I have something you might want.
Oh, do tell. Or would you rather this be, and the tiefling looks at you two, private?
I mean, it seems like you're in a lot, it seems like there's a lot of stuff going on with you, Rilian. With Feilshen. I don't...
I'll give you my devotion.
Wait! That's so much!
Oh, you mean you want to worship me?
Wait.
And the smile somehow gets bigger than the ears.
That seems bad, doesn't it?
I can't give you my whole heart. but I'll give you my faith.
Fine, but here's what I want in return. There's a bank. And inside the bank, in the vaulted basement, there is a glove. Bring it to me.
What does it look like?
You'll know it
Wait.
when you see it.
Have I seen this glove before?
Yes.
How did he get here?
What are you giving us
Where
for
is
this?
Mara? What?
Hang on. What are you giving us for this?
Yeah, because I was gonna say this seems like a favor
Because I want a
that
lot
we're
more than
all
just
participating in.
that. I want a lot more than just the location of one person.
This is my deal with them.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Good. You know where to find me. And the smile disappears and the kid wakes up. Oh, what?
Hey guy,
Get out of here,
What are-
punk!
no, you're good. You're good.
I mean, this is Val's got him up against the wall with his claws at his throat, and he's just sort of looks at you, Val, and it's clear. You don't even have to roll. It's very clear. He has no idea where he's at.
I'm giving him 5 gold.
Yeah, I was
Tell him
gonna
to
say,
get out of
like, I
here.
want to give him some gold.
He looks at the
I
5
got it.
gold.
Yeah, you don't have to steal from us. You were trying to steal, and then you passed out, and now you're fine. So go off.
Get
Well,
lost,
you'd never
kid!
steal. And he takes the 5 gold and he runs off.
So much meaner than you are.
He runs off in the direction of the alleyway that you and
Okay.
Guest were in.
Cool. Oh yeah, stay away from the other side because there's police. Good job, kid.
We need to talk.
What's going on?
The rest of the crowd has sort of stopped looking at you, and like all the hubbub has sort of gone away.
Yeah.
and
I mean, yeah. I
just-
think we kind of
Oh,
muscled
yeah,
we
into,
went
an
into,
alley,
like,
into
a little
another alley.
alley.
Yep.
What do you want to talk about?
You seem very eager to give things up.
Well, look, Lumber left me.
Yeah.
Who's Mara? Oh my god. He just has it
Just
on
sort of echoes
speaker,
in the,
man.
in the alleyway.
Yeah, he's just like
I
everywhere.
hate it.
Mara is, well, hold on, are we just in the alleyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go somewhere private.
Yeah,
more
we
private.
make sure it's just the 3 of us.
Yeah, I mean, the alleyway is, there's not a lot of people in the. Most of the people are out in the market.
Okay,
This
okay.
is sort of.
Well, then I'm gonna presume that there's like some crates.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a
You
seat.
absolutely can easily hide yourself from
just-
prying eyes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like sit up on one of the crates just. Mara is a princess from the Feywild.
All right.
A princess? Like a real life princess?
Yeah, like a real life princess.
But she's here.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. I thought she was here.
Who is she to you? I mean, I don't need a whole history of a relationship, but unless you want to tell us. But
She's got a hold on me in a way that no one else could. She's the love of my life. I would do anything for her.
Oh.
okay.
And has incidentally royally messed up my life ever since meeting her, probably.
So when you thought that when you found out Megillon was coming here, and you suddenly knew that we needed to follow him here, that's why.
Yeah, I have to find her.
It's fine. I agree, but I need to know. If we're going to turn on each other, if we're going to be together, if we're going to be allies, or if we're going to be enemies, I at least want to know what each of us want.
Yeah.
Because I need to know that if Mara is the end-all be-all for you, then that's going to affect your decision-making, yeah? I get it. Same for me with my family. It's going to affect what I do.
I just wanted to be safe.
I get that.
I don't know if
Why would... If Mara is your, mate, why wouldn't she answer your call?
It should work.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's not in a different dimension. Listen, time is screwy. How do you... do you have any idea how long she's been here? Or it was a surprise that she was here, to you?
It's tricky.
Okay. It's possible that she's not here yet. So Zezeros transported us back here because now we're here weeks before Medjolon even arrives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible that maybe that sending was just going to go into oblivion because the timelines don't match up. This time stuff is giving me a headache.
So she's in the Feywild?
Or wherever she was in between.
But I mean, there still would have been a chance. I mean, I think I could still...
When was the last time you saw her?
Roll insight, Val, and Otto. Val, you have advantage from Fenderil.
Thanks, Fenderil.
Otto, you have advantage from a tale of 2 yards.
Thank you, Taylor.
Save me from a nat 1.
Oh.
That's a 13.
Oh, that is a 24.
Woo! They're holding something back.
Yeah. Didn't need an inside check for that, buddy.
No, but yours is they're holding something back, but you don't think it's a choice. You don't think it's a choice that they're choosing not to tell you.
Listen,
Your knowledge of magic indicates that it's probably magically induced.
Yep.
Can't speak about it.
I don't know if it matters the last time you saw her because, well, we can go to the Emerald Bank and get what we need to get information for you so you can maybe
That glove.
talk. What is that glove?
I've seen it before. I think it was taken from, I think the Spring Court. Well, I don't know, or I don't know where they got it from. But I've seen it. I don't know what it does.
I mean,
I saw it in Mara's hands before.
Okay. We needed to go to the Emerald Bank anyway, so the fact that the glove is here is a clue, at least seemingly, that Mara could be here or somewhere.
Wait, why were we going to the bank again?
Because the bank
Feilshen
seemingly
wants
is
that
deeply
glove.
tied into my family, but also
Well,
we think that Medjolon's lionkin vampire friend is posing as a member of the bank.
yes. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It smells like he's probably just disguised as something else.
Would a detect magic remind me? Does a detect magic spell expose disguise self?
It doesn't expose disguise self. It can
It's
tell you
either
that there
kind of
is some
magic,
kind
right?
of magic. You can detect some kind of magic, but it doesn't it's not like, oh, they're clearly using the
Right.
disguise self. You also you wouldn't know that. You're not versed.
No,
enough in
I'm
magic.
not proficient in Arcana.
You're welcome to roll if you would like Arcana.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Val, you have advantage from Fenderil.
Thanks, Fenderil. 18.
Something in your preparations with Leotos and the martial school that he ran.
Yeah,
they sort of covered it a little bit, especially the lower levels of magic. Detect magic can give you whether magic is present, types of schools that come, and it can be hidden. Right, magic can be used. There are certain magics that can hide that. So detect magic doesn't always reveal that magic is being used.
Okay. So this glove.
Yeah, I don't know what it. I don't know what it does. It's got to be important. I don't even know why she had it, to be honest. But look, I don't want to hide things from y'all. I trust you guys. I trust you guys. I don't know about everyone here, and I don't know about my safety, but I want you to...
You said something when you said Mara's name before. You looked different, tired,
Different.
something.
It
was like it sapped you. Did
Feilshen
Feilshen do something to you and Mara?
Look, I used to work for Queen Mab.
What?
Okay.
What?
I mean,
What? What?
We knew you were from the Feywild. We knew that.
Yeah, I mean everyone.
But they're so
everyone
bad.
answers to Queen Mab
But they're
in the
bad,
Feywild. Like
right?
that's just
I
she's
guess.
the queen.
Okay.
As bad as most queens, maybe. I don't know. Okay.
And I worked in her court.
Okay.
And as you can imagine, Mara is a princess of the Spring Court.
Is
Mara Mab's daughter?
Not that I know of.
I don't know how
No,
princesses.
no,
Right.
no.
Oh,
Right.
oh, okay.
All right,
Okay.
yeah,
No.
I just didn't know.
There are a lot
It's
of
a valid
courts.
question.
There are a lot of courts. There's a lot of people. It's it's complicated. But they, be that as it may, they did not want us to be together.
Okay,
Oh,
I can relate.
that's
Um,
sad.
Long story short is that I think Queen Mab has it out for me.
Mm.
In that moment, everyone make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
great. Huge boom that shakes the entire buildings around you.
What?
Yep. Coming from the sky.
An intelligence saving?
Intelligence saving throw.
I'm
As there is
great
a-
at that.
There is a large
are-
ringing sound that
I'm a
suddenly
fighter.
starts.
Oh my
No, I got
God.
wisdom. I don't have
Oh, boy.
intelligence.
Oh, boy.
do
any
we-
advantage?
Oh yeah,
Please.
you probably do want those. Otto, you have advantage from Fenderil.
Thank you, Fenderil.
Valcorio, you have advantage from Gateway Guy, and
Thank you, Gateway Guy. Okay,
Rilian,
okay.
aka Yuri, you have advantage from a tale of 2 yarn.
Thank
Gateway
you.
guy. Thank you,
All
dude.
right.
16.
Oh, thank
15.
Yes.
DC is 20.
Okay, you jerk.
Dirty 20.
So you don't take the psychic damage, but the rest of you,
Oh my God.
you take
DC 20?
you take
What is going on?
19 psychic,
Oh my God.
and you are now considered deafened as your eardrums explode. It is extremely painful. Above you, you see what looks like a very large fireball in the sky. This is our level 5 Force of Light.
Oh my God.
Wait, the North Star isn't supposed to move. A large meteor appears in the sky, causing 4d6 psychic damage to those who fail a DC 20 intelligence saving throw.
Whoa.
It streaks across the sky, slamming into the largest tower in Solessa. You immediately know that that is Eddard and Strix's family's tower.
Yeah.
In fact, the leaders of the family often reside in that tower.
What is
It
happening?
tumbles to the ground as the meteor finally crashes into the mountain pass in the east. That mountain pass is the only way from the Tri-Cities to the Lake of Dreams.
Oh my God.
What
Level
the
5, y'all.
heck?
Level 5.
Wait.
Wait.
What just-
Sorry, level 6. I
Wait, it's
apologize.
the only. That's the pathway to the Lake of
So we
Dreams?
Yeah.
You have to
It's
go
hard
like,
to
through
see
the tower?
what happened to that mountain pass, but you can see in the distance that a big plume of smoke and dust and detritus in the air lands. It's clear there is panic coming from the docks.
19 psych. Like, did we just take that? Everybody.
You would have to go out into the
Hey,
crowd.
are you okay? What?
I can't.
I can't.
Oh no!
I can't hear anything.
Am I gonna do
Maybe we go home for a little bit or something.
a little
Oh my god.
cure wound?
Ow.
You will know that the cure wounds is not going to cure.
No, I'm just gonna cure at least some of the damage first, though.
No, I can.
14 for you.
I can
healing.
take care of. No. I'm all right. I'm all right. But if you can do anything about my hearing.
Yeah, lesser restoration.
Thank you.
And then
Yeah.
lesser restoration.
Those both return your. They
and
heal
it's like,
your eardrums.
and it's
Ow.
like shadow enveloping you.
Smoke and shadow envelops your head and enters your ears, healing your eardrums and returning your
What?
hearing.
What was that? Did you see the?
They're just yeah.
It was like a fireball from the sky,
Wait,
and it
wh-
went towards.
We need to go check that out, don't we?
Yeah. Come on. I'm rushing out into the.
Yeah.
The scene is gruesome.
Oh no.
Oh.
Tents have been laid flat on the ground. There are clearly individuals who are unconscious, bleeding from their ears on the ground. There are a few what look like perhaps their heads burst. It is a gruesome scene. No one has really stood up yet. Some people are moving. You can see them sort of moving. It is devastating.
I am running and spare the dying on everyone I can. If I can bring, I only have enough healing to actually bring back, like.
I just stabilize. Just keep.
Yeah,
stabilizing.
just keep. I'm
just
just gonna
help as
go
much
through
people
and
as I can.
and
Okay,
do.
I'm going to have you guys roll here.
Okay.
Since I got spare the dying cantrip,
God.
yeah.
Yuri, let's have you. I'm going to give you advantage without using any of your advantage because you're using Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
And roll a d20 and roll two d20s outside of your advantage.
Okay.
And the second d20 will be how many people you can stabilize. Otto.
Is this medicine or?
Yes,
just-
medicine.
okay.
Medicine.
Can
You're all rolling medicine. Otto, you have advantage from Fender Rill.
Thank
You
you.
said outside of my advantage? Wait.
Yeah, not using a
thank you.
watcher
I see,
advantage.
I
You
see.
get it
Thank
because
you.
you're using Spare the Dying.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I
And Val, you have a straight roll as far as I'm concerned.
also?
Medicine.
I like to cast a floating disc to place
Great.
people on it,
Yeah.
so we can transport people
Yeah.
if there's
Yeah.
at a hospital.
Cool.
12.
12. Roll a d12.
There we go.
17.
Roll a d20.
2.
Okay.
27.
Okay.
2. Do I?
Roll an extra d20.
Another D20?
Yeah. 2.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to stabilize 2 individuals, as are you.
Gotcha.
A lot of the other people that you check, they're gone.
Is this another medicine?
No, just d20s to know how
Just
many people
oh.
you roll it twice for me and add them together.
Twice.
Yeah, with
Add
your
them together.
27, you're getting more than just possible d20 people.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
29.
Yeah. So you two are only, it's difficult for you. This is not like anything you've ever experienced before in your life.
Yeah.
You have been on battlefields.
Yeah.
You have seen this. Not this type of thing, but you've helped. And the rest of you
Yeah.
realize that Rilian is
Yeah.
stabilizing so many people.
No, I say
Yeah.
I feel like I'm almost
And I
hopeless.
think
I'm
you
just
see them
watching
see
Rilian.
them go into something that you've never actually
An
seen
actual
before, where it
panic,
was
or
just
not
like
panic,
it was just
just like-
like wait,
like a
and
s-
it's like a very different. And they're not moving like Rilian in this moment. It's
Okay.
like very much sort of like
But it's definitely,
Yeah.
they're covering each individual's with a dark smoke that
Yeah.
seems to help them.
yeah.
Here, like I think I'm literally over here. This one's alive. This one's alive. Help! Help! Help!
There's
But-
definitely now moans of,
Yeah.
help me.
Rilian, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to lift, and I think in my in everything, and when my ears popped, I'm instantly auto. Like I'm
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
makes
an
sense.
Owlin
Makes
right now.
sense.
Yeah.
You start to see, especially further in the distance from up where the lower sector is, guards begin to start
Yeah.
sort of,
Yeah.
first
them!
one,
Come on, over
a
here!
couple of them. As they get to you, some of them
Yeah.
clock you and seem confused, but what's going on around them, sort of,
Yeah.
that's not important right now, and they begin to sort of help others.
How far is it to Celesta from here?
Well, you're at the docks, and so
Yeah.
the docks sort of fan out to each of them.
Yeah.
So Celesta's the center city, whereas Cosmoleg's sort of on the western side, and Lunarum is on the eastern side.
Oh, these are Tri-City.
yeah,
cities.
yeah, and they connected by
But the
port,
dock service all three.
Yeah, they're connected
okay.
by the door, the dock.
Yeah.
Oh, they're connected
the
by
port of
the
Dominion.
docks?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's
Very
literally
cool.
like a sort of a, from the bay
Little like
triangle,
Yeah.
right? And the sectors are the dock. Then each city has their lower sector, and then each city, which is where the towers are and where all the families live, are in the upper
so
sectors.
Can we
So we're kind of
see
equidistant,
smoke coming from there?
I mean,
Like that,
it
it's
is
obvious where it's from.
the main family
Yeah,
tower of
yeah,
Celesta has crumbled.
Yeah.
It just looked like fire in the sky.
It looked like a giant ball. I mean, it literally. You've seen a fireball.
Yeah.
Have you seen a fireball?
yeah.
You've seen fireballs,
we?
right?
Yeah, I
I'm
have,
sure
I have
Val
fireballs.
has.
Oh, at least in our vision. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he's-
So
Oh yeah, a bunch.
if you took a
Immediately.
I was
yeah,
throwing them
yeah.
all over the place.
yeah, in fireball, but probably 50 times as big.
Right.
Hard to tell how big the thing was
there-
because you were in an alleyway, so you only really saw the trail of fire as it passed over you. But it's big enough to knock down an entire tower, a wizard tower that has protections, and completely demolish or devastate the area of the mountain pass
Is
behind.
there any like thing that we know of that could do it? Can I roll Arcana? Like I don't.
Sure. I mean, you're going to be at a disadvantage, but because you have
Yeah.
advantage from Katz and Pollock, you'll roll a straight roll.
Okay.
Gods, who?
Oh.
That is my Arcana is so high. 15 plus 8.
23.
Wow, 23. In your studies and just sort of,
Just
a lot of it comes from your blood.
That's right.
So much of it just
I'm
comes from your
trying to
blood.
like feel the air.
Yeah.
Just feel if the air is different, like how like
Yeah.
some animals can sense
Yes,
like
yes,
natural
yes.
like
Disaster.
disasters.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
not natural.
Yeah,
Definitely
Oh no.
arcane of some
Yeah.
sort. It almost feels divine in a way, that weird feeling that you don't understand.
Yeah.
That's what you've started to understand as divine
Divine.
magic.
Okay.
So it's a mixture of those two. Where it came from, you cannot tell, but you definitely feel that sort of residual energy as far as, where you are, it's everywhere.
Yeah. I think Otto interprets like the feeling of divine energy, like you said, weird, but it's almost like peppermint
Yeah,
to them.
sure, right.
It's like minty and fresh, and it's
Like a candy cane.
like a
best-
candy.
Oh god. The worst candy cane you've ever
Yeah.
seen. A candy cane
Like
that
a
just wiped
spicy
out a
candy
city.
cane.
Like a spicy candy cane.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. Like a hot tamale candy cane.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
It also sort of triggers your trauma a little bit. The fire,
divine-
the fire,
that's
the divine
why,
fire.
yeah.
I think I finish. I'm like, "Hey, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And
I start to clock the guards noticing Otto.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean,
I'm
you
just-
can see a couple of them
yeah.
are helping him,
I'm,
but
step,
still
I'm
sort of
stepping
like
in front of Otto.
Yes, Otto's like,
And I'm just turn off.
and I
none
stand
of them
up-
yet are like
Yeah.
they've handled the thing so they can pay attention to it. But you definitely like you would if you all of a sudden saw
Right,
a bear
there's
person in
still-
real life.
sure,
Even
like-
if it was a
they're
disaster,
looking over,
you'd be like,
yeah.
"What is that?"
Yeah.
I'm grabbing one of the gods. Are there people on their way to Celesta?
Yes, I'm sure that the automatons are beginning their work. We will have more guards here. Devastation from even in the lower city. It just seems most of it is concentrated here, as far as I can tell.
Where is so if Vizzy is
Val,
the...
in your head,
Oh no.
you hear
Okay, all right.
Vizzy's voice.
Good.
Oh,
It's clearly ascending.
Yeah.
Are you alive? Are you okay? I'm trying
That's
to-
only 6.
Yeah. I'm currently preoccupied with the council. We believe we're under attack. Get home.
Got 5 more if you want to. Get home.
I hope you're safe. Love.
We're alive. Doing our best to help in the docks. We'll be home Want to check on Celessa. Glad you're safe.
Yep, and you can tell. What you all see is when because he has to say it out loud in order for that to work. What you see is parts of his scales, especially around his jaw and neck, sort of fall off a little bit, turn into sort of words, and fly off in the distance.
Like you molted.
Whoa! Yeah.
Yeah, my fellas do that too.
You immediately recognize that's just Vizette's.
It's Vizzy.
It's Vizzy's type of magic.
Oh.
It's Vizzy. She's safe.
Is
She was
she
checking.
alright?
Yeah, she wants us.
Oh, good.
What's over there? And pointing to like where the fire's going.
That's where Strix's family is headquartered. Celesta's one of the Tri-Cities, so it's the Asaman Tiefling.
It's fire over there.
It's the divine magic section of the city.
Are you alright?
I mean, I'm scared.
We
I
should
think
go
we're all scared.
check.
Yeah, we should go check.
It's bad.
Now that you're sort of looking at Celesta and around, you notice something, Val, that stops you in your tracks even more than this. The storms that are ever present around you are gone. The storms that have been there for 300 years
Wait, what?
have dissipated almost instantly. You can see that those others who have been stabilized and are that weren't, completely decimated by what happened, also start to realize it.
Okay. Rilian, are you once it feels like Rilian has done the most they can, and if the guards feel like they start to have
yeah, I mean, it's starting, enough time is, we're sort of going through this fast because I don't want to take it in real time.
For sure.
You're able to sort of, stabilize who you can, and you come back together. It's a couple of minutes have gone by, at least about half an hour.
I'm grabbing
People
each
are
of you.
starting to-
Okay. We
We
gotta go.
need to be careful. Otto.
What?
People
Yeah,
are
Otto,
seeing-
as you
people are
walk
looking at you.
by.
I'm
we're
gonna
both
put
kinda
my
like-
cloak over Otto. Come on, and pulling us in the direction of Celesta for now, but roundabout.
Yeah, so you
alleys
just
and
go
such.
up the center part of the dock, make it into the lower city of Celesta.
I'm trying
you
to
can
be
see-
lesser seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's chaos. People are in the streets crying. It doesn't look like they're even hurt. It just looks like what has happened is so devastating to this part of the city that they're, you see normal individuals who don't even have much seem to be helping others and giving them food and helping them up, and there seems to be so many volunteers that are running up towards
Okay, good.
Celesta as well, the upper city.
The
upper
storms
sector.
are gone.
Do you think Cristobal's all right?
Well, Cristobal went to the house.
Gast is with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I mean,
Coco.
not to downplay, but
No,
the
I
amount that you suffer, I think Cristobal would be all
Yeah,
right.
Cristobal can handle himself, and they've got healing potions. They've got plenty. Gast should be able to keep him safe. They'll be back at the house. Vizzy is going to keep the house together. I trust that they're going to be safe.
Coco's in the woods.
Coco's
with a
good,
red
though.
cap.
I'm sure.
Okay. All right, listen. What kind of god is lobbing fireballs at the city?
Do you think?
If the storm is gone, that means something's happened to Thasha, I think.
You
Those
don't think-
storms, as much as I know, at least the stories tell, those storms were Thasha protecting, cordoning us off the islands, keeping them separate, but also seemingly possibly protecting us from something outside. If the sky is clear outside the islands, it means...
You don't think this was mad, do you?
Ooh,
Can
I
Matt
don't.
even do
I
that?
don't want to talk about because you said that, and then the sky lit on fire, and then I couldn't hear anything. And
All right, but if something's happened to Thasha, what god would want to start lobbing meteors into the city?
there, I don't know if,
I don't know.
but it feels familiar to me.
Okay.
In what way? Why? What?
I look at your burn.
There, I don't know if it's correlated. I just know that there's scorched figure that I dream about. But,
You have the burn covered? Or is it...
So I have my glove,
Okay.
which is a new glove I
Yeah.
have not talked about.
Shiny Michael Jackson glove.
But I know that my burn is all the way here now.
Yeah.
But I have clothes on.
Okay. So none of it is showing?
I don't think so.
But we know it's.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's
yeah.
not being visual.
Yeah, it's not visually showing.
Your spicy peppermint, you
Uh-huh.
can feel it. That's how you feel it. It
Yes,
comes through
'cause
your
it-
arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
so I think it's connected, and if that's true, then, well,
You think it's them?
we're probably all gonna die.
No, that's not.
I think that's what that means.
No, there've got to be other beings, gods, deities.
Who are the players? Why would they want to do things? And we're never going to be able to answer all these questions right now, but I'm just going to ask some of them. If Thasha's protection of the islands has dropped, that can either mean two things. Something's happened to Thasha, and that we knew they were locked away by Zozezaroz, but the storms didn't drop, so something maybe else has happened to Thasha. Or it could mean that Thasha's dropping the protection in order to come after us. That could be one potential. There's also...
Because she's mad at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she might be real mad at us.
Or the fetid fathers found Thasha,
Right.
the big guy, who
Either one isn't great. We don't even know what the fetid father truly is, right?
we know that they were trying to, or perhaps succeeded in eating the god of magic,
Right.
but I don't think anybody else knows about that. And a massive arcane fireball from the sky kind of sounds like the god of magic to me.
Val,
Yeah.
what you were saying about the what Thasha's purpose for the storms for so long is what you were taught
Yeah.
that one person's theory was.
Yeah, right.
And it wasn't even that strong.
It's just
There's
kind
a
of the
lot of
story.
debate.
You're just
Yeah.
trying to
What
force
if-
to figure it out.
Yeah.
What if in this timeline or whatever, the fetid father is the god of magic?
Right. I think that is. I think that's a very real possibility.
Is everyone afflicted by it, or is it just, are they just like the fetid born that know?
Val, you know there is a church to the god of magic in Cosmolag.
Okay. One thing at a time.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
get
I
to
know. I
Celesta.
don't know how.
No, I know.
We'll go to Celesta first, right? We have to check.
Yeah, you are currently.
We can
in
check
Okay.
on-
We can either get home. Vizzy wants us to get home so that we can be protected. However, I can't believe I'm going to say this. In this total chaos, might be a real good time to go to the bank.
Oh. Well,
Okay,
You don't need to even create
a
distraction.
diversion?
Because
you're okay with holding off on checking on Celesta?
No, I think
let's do Celesta first.
Val, you know there are 3 banks.
Is there one in Celesta?
There's one in Celeste, there's one in each city. In Lunarum, it's called the Crescent Vault.
we don't know.
In Celesta,
Which
it's the
one?
Seraphic Exchequer.
Do we
That's how it's
know?
pronounced.
I know.
And in
kidding.
Cosmolag, it's the Arcanum Depository.
But we don't know which one
Has the glove.
Feilshen wanted us to go to.
You also don't know which one's the Emerald Bank's bank.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
'Cause they weren't really.
It's not the
They were
Emerald
above,
Bank.
but-
They
yeah.
are
What kind of
using
branding's
it.
that? Oh wait,
When you're mobs.
I'm so sorry. Feilshen, I just assumed when Feilshen said there's a bank, I was like, he must.
Mean
We don't
the-
know that he meant the Emerald Bank, do we?
You don't.
Oh no.
I didn't realize that there was more than one.
didn't
I don't
know there's
know.
so many banks.
And in the back of your head, you're.
Yeah, of course I do.
Hate it so much. Celesta, let's go.
Okay.
And there's a bank there. Maybe we can scout it quickly. All right. First towards the tower.
Okay. Once you get through the lesser city towards where the upper sector is, there are too many people. And you can see in the distance that the guards are keeping people from coming into the upper sector. It's as if they've shut it down.
Okay.
So there's a lot of confusion. The crowd gets very thick very quickly as you get deeper in the lesser sector towards the upper sector. It's clear that you're not going to be able to get in this way.
Well,
This is a weird question.
Yeah.
If
love
we're
those.
near the coast
Yep.
and the storms are gone,
Yeah.
can we see Toss?
Yeah.
You cannot.
Okay.
Now, make a perception check. Yeah, because this is a thing that you've never ever done before. And the furthest you could see was, oh, that's a storm. That's a wall of storm that I
Right.
can't see through.
Right.
So you are looking at a perception check.
Yeah.
Straight roll as far as I'm concerned. Come on. If anyone else is, you see Val sort of all of a sudden turn north and look in the distance.
8.
Just turn and look with him.
It's,
like,
it's clear. I mean, you can see water for as far as the eye can see north.
Are the stories old enough to tell us how far apart Toss and Mechas are? So it's
No,
not-
I just got
if you rolled it, Otto, you are straight roll as far as I'm concerned. Yuri, you have advantage from Fenderil.
we burned a lot of rolls early.
Did.
Somebody's got us rolling intelligence saving throws.
Nope.
It's the first one.
I know, I'm kidding. I
Nope.
love you.
Yeah, like a 7.
Was it a nope?
It was a nope.
You rolled it and it said
Well,
nope.
because I'm looking.
Yeah, you
where
look
you're
up,
looking,
you look
but
north,
I don't even
and
know
there's
what you're looking
water
at.
as far
Yeah.
as the eye can see.
Do you see something? What are you looking for?
Toss. If
Well,
the
that's
storm-
the other island,
If the
right?
storms are gone.
I mean, it's probably there. It's probably just far away, right?
You do hear in the upper sector
the boys-
guards yelling, disperse or we will make you. Upper sector is the Celesta upper sector is closed, and it's a variety of guards
like, so
screaming
we-
this to the crowd.
Yeah.
So we can't
by
get into.
order of Eddard.
Oh,
That means he's alive.
all right. Well, that.
By order of Eddard. I did not know that Eddard was in charge. He was not in charge when I left.
He would be in charge. He's third in line.
Do you think
Maybe
that?
not anymore, he's not.
Do you think they're okay if they're shutting it down? The guards are helping them.
That feels like normal protocol if there is such a normal protocol for something like this.
Yeah.
I'm looking for anybody dressed in the house colors of...
The guards are.
all right. But they're like kind of pushing us out of the way. All right. Okay, is there anyone kind of running for it? That looks like they were... All right.
Not that you can see.
By order of Eddard. Let me make a note of that.
What do you want us to do?
By order of Eddard, and they say Solorn Tressa, which you know is the Seraphis Solorn is the eldest. Excuse me, not apologies.
Is there a way for us to sneak through?
Good question. I mean, it's very not
'Cause there's a lot
not
going
on the main thoroughfare. But there are certainly sort of what you see now that you're there. There's sort of like walls that are made that sort of protect the city. They don't have any gates. It's clearly they never needed gates, but they definitely like private walls that are built for family estates and that kind of stuff.
Is there a line of guards? Like
Yes.
basically, they're like a barricade.
Yeah, and it's clearly like a phalanx, right? Like, and it's a lot of them.
Is there?
Sorry,
sorry.
you know that Seraphis Solorn is the eldest child of the previous Solorn. He's been ruler for probably 100 years or so. He's an Asamar, and you know that his wife is Matrona Trisande Tressa, and she has been, as long as he has, they were married to sort of bring the families together. So all of the children are named Solorn Tressa is their last name.
But the fact that Eddard is now being listed as like by the order, I mean, it's an
he's
assumption.
also not the firstborn.
Great. That was fast.
Can is there anything scalable, like a high? Because I want to look to see if the tower is being tended to. Because if there's a lot of guards, because we can see the.
You can see up the hill a little bit,
Yeah.
because the dock is low,
Okay,
but the
so I can
cities sort of
see
they
up?
climb up. You
Okay.
can see. Think of it like a bunch of smoke and some fire inside the smoke. And you can see people in the distance sort of running with your owl eyes. You can see people running
Your
in and out.
owl eyes.
What do my owl eyes see?
eyes. No, because Otto is terrified.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so I don't like. So I'm trying to see if we have to go. because I like, you know, when you're, this is me experience, like with my, you know, like when you're walking your dog and they're like, I don't want to walk anymore.
Yeah,
and then
this is
like,
what you're doing?
Yes, I'm just like looking.
Otto, are you all right?
Well, we don't, if they're tending to the tower, if there's people who are better at this than us, then what help are we even to go?
Yeah.
Why do we have to go? We don't have to go. We don't. Those guards.
It's all right.
People have
all
it.
right.
You might be right, but what do you see?
Instinctually, you see Otto rubbing where their burn is, and part of the covering that they slips a little bit, like a from underneath the glove, and you can see that. So their burn you've seen before is like a burn where it has, you know, it's got levels to it. It's you know, burns are
it's crackly.
Yeah. What you see now is that
dark.
there's a little bit of like red glowingness to
A
it,
little bit lava.
almost like they've got veins of lava.
We don't have to go, but
It definitely shocks you a little that you see that of yourself.
Let's keep Otto
well,
away
we
from
can.
this.
Yeah, we can have a look without having to go ourselves. Rilian, come with me. Otto, stay right here.
Can I? Okay.
Get-
I'm gonna.
Wait,
dig
how
a hole.
far?
How far? I want to get.
It is cobblestone here.
Can't even.
How far away?
You know, from Lunaris to the docks is about 1.5 miles. About a mile of the.
Oh, they're
of the
not even
travel
letting us
is-
get.
I was just
They're
saying.
not even letting
Let
you
me
get
ask
in there.
this: how far is the barricade from the tower?
Now there are definite
I'm getting
from the
very specific,
about half a
I'm
mile.
sorry.
About half a mile.
Okay. All right. Get me close to the barricade.
There are definitely alleyways that lead up to where clearly the upper sector and lower sector meet, and those you can see some people sort of sneakily moving into.
Can you get your way in
Mhm.
if I'm?
Yeah.
What if I'm a guard?
Not necessary.
Okay.
Is there does the city have like plumbing?
It has a sewer system, sure does.
Is there like
Are
sewer?
you getting into?
I just want to be away.
Hang on. You can get away. We just want to check. We can do both.
Yeah.
We can not go and we can check. Come with me.
No. Oh, okay.
Just get me close.
All right.
And so I want to get us close to the barricade.
Okay.
And basically, we can even create a show of like, who's over? We're just looking for friends. Please help us. Like looking over the guards. It basically. And,
Oh, I see.
and then I'm holding your hand.
Yeah.
And if they're, I assume, pushing me away.
Yeah. So as you push your
I'm
way
basically holding
into
both of your hands.
this towards the barricade,
Right.
You know, you're
I'm
having
gonna
to
get
go
as close to
through
the barricade
people,
as much
right?
as I
You're having
can.
to go through people.
Yeah.
And so you're having to push them apart, and you're holding on to Otto.
Yeah.
And you're holding on to Rilian.
I'm just holding on to both of them as if they're distressed. Well,
Yeah.
Otto is distressed. And like,
This is what I would like to do.
Yeah.
I would like to get as close to the barricade as I can
Okay.
and create my echo 30 feet away from me.
Okay. Across the.
Behind the
Got it.
barricade.
Got it.
And immediately go into
Just
Echo
run
Avatar so
into-
that I'm
yeah.
holding on to my friends
Got it.
while
they're
the,
guiding you
the
while you're
Avatar
in the
can
other-
get 1,000 feet away from me
Great.
Just to look.
just to look.
Yeah. As you get closer to the front of the line, how are you getting right up to the guards?
As
to do
close
this?
as they'll let me.
Okay, so as you get up and closer, you can see the guards are stressed. They're
Yeah.
heavily stressed,
Yeah.
and they're a smattering of Tiefling and Asimar. So you can see they're heavily clad, full plate mail kind of situation.
Val even like, what's happened to the family?
As you sort of. There's so many people that are trying.
I'll
to,
even
like,
puff up and be like I'm here from Lunarum. What's happened to the family?
As you do that, one of the guards looks at you, and their brow furrows.
I'm here to help.
And he looks back, and there's someone who's clearly like a captain,
Boy,
and he says, "Captain,
hope I didn't step in it.
seize him!" And you see the guards
no.
all turn. They're
my God.
confused.
All
They're
right.
super
All right,
I'm
no,
gonna
we're
confused.
out,
dimension
we're out.
door you away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you dimension door to?
Oh, you're gonna leave
like
Otto.
back,
Back.
right? Like because
That's far. You can go 500 feet, and
I
it's
think
definitely
unless you
far
want to go.
enough.
No, I don't want to bring Otto in either. I can only bring one of you, right?
Okay, no, just bring
Jeez.
Val and I will
Right, because
figure it out.
Yeah.
I will figure it
Let me
out.
see.
Dude. We're in so much trouble.
We just have to go back to the house where it's safe.
I could get you in, but I think it's better that we go out back the way for now.
That's...
I'm going to Dimension Dora's back.
Great. There are not 500 feet of people, so it's easy. Now,
to wherever.
How many people can you take with your dimension?
Just the one. I'm just.
It's okay. I'm going to fully. I know we're not in combat, but I'm gonna dash and disengage.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna.
You're trying to get through, and you're so small. It's easier for you to get through the crowd.
Yeah.
And as you're sort of dodging through the crowd, you can see sort of a sewer grate, right? And then another sewer grate.
I think they're sees him and just
100 feet. Yeah, you're like, peace.
Come on.
And you're able to get out of the crowd fairly quickly. Now, not instantly like them, so it takes Otto probably a full minute to get to you through the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted man, baby.
So we're
I don't know what that's
back.
like.
So now you're back. You can see, and Otto, even as you were sort of running through the crowd, the guards literally start pushing through the crowd. Like, so people coming from the upper city, you can hear the captain sort of calling for more people, and they start sending some of the guard into the crowd.
This is what I want to happen. This is like Rilian is used to running.
Yeah.
Let me just say
this is your bag.
Right. And so it was like, as soon as sees him, I was like, we're out.
Yeah.
I Dimension Doors away. As soon as we land wherever we're landing, I give you Blessing of the Trickster, and I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Wow. Yes. Amazing. We need to get back to Lunarum.
Yeah, we can go down here, and I'm like, kind of kicking the sewer grate.
Yeah, there. You know that, especially starting in the lower cities, because once the lower cities hit the dock, it's dirt. It's not cobblestone anymore. Okay. So there's a sewer system that empties into the dock, but it's underneath the docks. So covered by dirt. You can see probably every 250, 500 feet there is a grate.
Okay,
and it's about human sized.
And the three of us are together. We got back together.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So, I would like to at least use the stealth to not leave traces of what we're basically not cover our tracks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with Pass Without a Trace, that's plus 10 to stealth checks, and then his Blessing the Trickster is what?
Gives him advantage.
Advantage on those. I'm going to have you roll them just to make sure. But the only one who has advantage is outside of you because of the Blessing of the Trickster. You have advantage.
I normally have disadvantage.
And you know that Otto doesn't need help, and plus Pass Without a Trace. So
31.
Yes.
Ooh, I needed it. So
you get advantage.
Well, I have disadvantage normally.
So straight roll.
It's straight roll. Yeah.
No, you notice that you're easier. The armor that you normally wear is not keeping you down like it normally does.
Yes.
There's so much
Finesse.
happening. There's
and
so
you
much
notice
happening.
as you're like, I'm not like clinking like I normally do.
Okay.
It's the clothes that Cristobal made
27.
35.
Yeah, I'm not.
35.
I mean, you got a 31.
Yeah.
I did.
Because I have a 10 plus 10
That's great.
stealth modifier.
I want to
10
be
plus 10.
like smoke has enveloped.
Yeah.
It's not. To you, it looks like that.
Yeah.
You know that this kind of thing. People just don't. It's almost like the cursed box where they just don't look in your direction.
Yeah.
Otto, I know underground is always comfortable for you.
Yes.
I don't know where these sewers go though.
I'll
If we're feeling super
No,
sneaky.
I can figure it out.
Okay. All right.
So otherwise we could stay up here. I mean,
We could stay
people
where?
won't look.
Yeah, we could stay up here.
We just need to get back to Lunarum.
Or you could go up and I can go down and I
Oh
can.
no,
keep
let's
us-
not
Keep us
separate.
together.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's get somewhere quiet. Let's go into the sewer. I'm clocking off.
All right, yeah, let's just go down.
Hey.
Hey, yeah. Kick open the sewer and just.
Okay. All right.
Very easily. It's like they've done it numerous times before.
I'll
and
close
down
it.
you go.
Well, before we go, I'm like,
Yeah.
let's just get Otto okay.
Yeah.
And like we climb down.
As you enter the sewers, it smells horrible.
Ah.
To the point of all checks while you're down here at disadvantage.
Smells like a sewer.
It's so
Yeah, so
distracting.
we're just standing here,
and
just staring at
gross.
each other, like.
It's full of muck algae. It's a sewer that goes into a saltwater sea.
Yeah.
So even then, it's even worse.
It's like I just want to be here for a moment of quiet. I'm just like, hey, so
Let's get out of here.
Otto.
This cave is bad.
And as you are talking, you can hear your voices echoing into the sewer.
Okay.
And let's move as fast as we can back to the direction of Lunarum. I'm glad we're down here because we're not going to be seen, but this
Let's
is
just
terrible.
only be down here for a little bit. I understand
Agreed.
it's really bad. And it's also really echoey, which is not very stealthy. This cave is the worst.
I mean, it's dark as dark can be.
Yeah.
So if you don't have dark vision, it's hard to see.
Come here. I got you.
Thank you. Okay.
Can I roll? I don't know what it would be. Survival.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Trying
Find
to
your
find.
way to Lunarum?
Well, I want to, because I know this sewer is not an ideal situation. It's also making my anxiety worse because this cave is a bad cave.
It's
a
not
bad
the comfort
cave.
you were seeking.
It's not the comfort I was seeking. So I actually want to take us a little further, but to the next sewer grate in the right direction. So I don't exactly think I want to go all the way to Lunarum because like that's
So your options that you can see down here is to go towards the docks or to go towards the upper sector.
towards the upper sector.
sector, okay.
Yes.
And you can definitely hear, now that you're down here, above you, you start to hear guards and heavy footfalls from metallic armor running in that direction.
I think I just want to get us to the next sector.
Sure, okay.
Pass without a trace. This spell lasts for like an hour. Great.
As long as you're within 20 feet of you.
I think that's
30
only when you
feet.
originally cast it, or do we have to stay within 30 feet of you the whole time?
each creature you choose within 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
And then wait, hold on. It radiates from me.
Right.
So I think each creature for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has plus 10.
So when they enter or exit the 30 feet.
Oh,
Gotta
I
stay
didn't
within
realize that
30
you
feet,
can't be
yeah.
tracked except by magical means already. Oh, nice.
But they might have that too.
So
Yeah,
if you get
yeah.
outside of 30 feet, you will lose the effect of passive.
So it's keeping together.
But you're keeping it together. So
Yeah.
go ahead. And, you're going to survival. Yep.
Could I try and help? Otto?
Sure. Yeah. And you get advantage because you kind of know the layout.
I
of the city.
I would rather give.
So give
her
advantage. So Otto, you have advantage.
Oh, wait, 18.
Okay.
Thank you.
You start moving north, and you get the feeling that there aren't any offshoots. And you feel like you're going to have to move more north before, and you know that there are only certain...
like northwest?
Yeah, so the sewer system is pretty isolated until you get to the upper sector.
So we almost have to go up to the docks and over?
You have to, either you have to go down to the docks, exit what you would think is the sewer, and find the grate that goes to Lunarum, or you go up towards the upper sector, and then there are a network of then, because of course they have better sewer systems up in the upper sector than the lower.
But the upper sector is taking us deeper into Celessa?
Yes. Yeah, you're going towards the upper sector of
We're going
Celessa.
towards Celessa?
Oh.
No, I think
You
we should-
can't tell that
Well,
by
but
being
you
down
would
here,
probably
but
be able
they
to tell
would
at
be
least
telling.
from your
Wait,
arm, right?
I wanted to not go to Celesta.
No. Let's go back to the docks.
Okay.
And then find our way,
think
and we'll
we can-
sneak
we
our
can
way
do
back
this.
to Lunarum from the
I want
docks.
to go back home.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going back
so
the way.
suddenly Otto clearly sort of just
The other way,
discombobulated, realizes that they're going towards the thing they don't want to, and so immediately like, no, this way.
Yeah.
And it is rough moving, guys. It's up to your hips.
Oh, God!
It is a
Our
mixture
fancy clothes Crucible gave us.
Crystal's gonna be so upset.
it's a mixture of
Texting
waste.
Adam.
It's a mixture of of people waste, seawater, old growth here. There are rats everywhere.
This is a
sort of.
bad cave.
And you also realize that if you stay in this for too long, you're going to start getting sick.
Yeah,
okay.
I actually just lift Otto up onto my shoulders, because you're
Yeah.
this is gonna be
Yeah,
really
it's
high.
really
I'm
high.
just no, we're not doing this.
When you're on Rilian's shoulders, you have enough to still sit up sort of straight, but you could easily grab one of the grates from this height at any time, just to let you know.
I'm just gonna.
I want to get us towards what I believe is safety, and I want to climb us out.
As soon as we stop hearing the guards, basically.
Yeah.
Let's get out.
Well, they're running in the direction that you're now going, right? They're running
but
towards the docks.
We can wait for them to pass.
But
we're also
as you move south
Stealthing like
towards
mofos.
the dock,
very
you're definitely in difficult terrain, so it's half movement. Your speed is halved, and as you get closer and closer to the docks, The muck starts to clean a little because you're getting closer to seawater that's actively flowing in and out of the sewer system. But you come to a place where it clearly goes down and you're going straight into water.
Okay, so we just
Okay, so it's right at where the lower sector meets the dock, where this last grate is. And as you crawl out of it, there are no guards that you can see, but there are clearly still people who are left in the docks that are just they're dead. They're clearly not moving, and people are still searching amongst them. You can see that some people, as often happens when disasters are happening, are looting.
Yeah.
Sort of quietly, like looking around and quickly doing that kind of stuff. And you're now back in the docks, close enough to the edge of it where Rilian was with the fishermen and where the market was.
Can I get my bearings and start heading?
Yeah, you're in
Lunara?
Celesta, so you just need to move a little bit south or west to get to the Lunarum and then head back up.
Okay.
Where? Oh, dang it! I'm just remembering that the Temple of the God of Magic is in Celesta, isn't it?
It is in Cosmoleg.
Oh, it's in Cosmoleg.
Now
That's
you know that
better?
Cosmoleg, you cannot get into even the lower sector without a pass.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
Cosmoleg is very much a sort of arcano-fascist state.
What a word!
Arcano-fascist.
As in, now they don't. It's not like fascism like
No,
we know it.
I
It's
get
more
it.
of like they lock it down. You have to need papers in order to move around the city without being questioned. That kind of stuff.
Okay.
They're very, very secretive.
Yeah.
Let's hit the bank, like you said. Let's get in there while this panic is up.
Yeah.
How's Luna? Okay, if we're still staying tight together. It's still within an hour, so we're still stealthing like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for you, especially because you know Lunarum a lot better.
Yeah.
It's easy for you to sort of duck in and out of alleyways that connect. And here, there aren't as many people that are trying to get up into Upper City. There is some confusion.
Yeah,
and
sure.
The crowds are definitely sort of coming out and like looking at, and you can definitely see people who are looking out into the ocean that have never looked out there before and like looking for things. And you can sort of see people pointing and talking to one another, and it's confusion everywhere.
But the devastation is decidedly less so.
I mean,
here.
there is devastation from the shaking and the loud boom,
and the psychic
and the psychic stuff. And clearly, some people have been harmed. But as you well know, especially in Lunarum, arcane traditions are
They're pretty good at intelligence saving.
Yeah, most people, even in the lower sector, are educated and fairly intelligent.
Yeah.
And so they've definitely, you see people whose ears are kind of bleeding, but you can tell that the devastation here is a lot less.
That's the other thing, that this was definitely magic. When was the last time a fireball caused you a headache?
Oh, okay. While they're figuring stuff out, my cave instincts are kicking in, like my actual military training, and I realize that we smell rancid. And so what I would love to do while you guys are chatting is I would love to very quickly, because everyone is looting, I would also like to loot us new clothes.
Okay.
Fresh clothes.
Grabbing them from
booths.
That's gonna take from booths. Okay, great, perfect.
Yes, just from booths.
Roguing it up.
Yeah, just roguing it up. I want us to have fresh clothes because if we're gonna go into this bank, I don't want to be smelled.
You got that 35 stealth
So
or
to
whatever.
give you an idea, before you were wearing Gucci.
Yeah.
Now it's like sweatpants and a hoodie.
That's fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to take
2023, baby. No judgment.
all of our clothes. I just want to be like, everybody,
Lululemon.
change now.
Yeah.
Everybody, we need it. We smell. We're like, and I'm just like,
Sorry, Cristobal.
As Otto is changing, you realize that as they pull off the clothes that they're wearing, the arm of the sleeve of the clothes of where their burn is. Oh, okay, yeah.
No, it's fine. Mic off. It's fine.
My mic just fell off as I was.
Right. Perfect. So the cloth, as they pull it off, you can see that the cloth is burned. And it as they pull off that shirt, it's clearly in the style of the same. And now that you can see up to their arm, their arm looks like their normal arm, burned horribly, but veins of lava from their shoulder to their hands. and it is clearly actually on fire because it's burning the clothes when it touches.
I think I've done something like this before, but I don't know like what didn't I check it before in the past?
I think so.
You did some medicine on it before.
I did medicine.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but yeah.
It was a while ago.
This is
Back
not
in the City of Glass.
important right now. We have to put our clothes on.
We're all standing there half.
In the alleyway, just sort of half
in an
undressed and
alleyway.
it's that moment where you're rushing. You're like not only that, you have to realize that you are all in shock.
Oh, absolutely.
Shock is happening to even you.
Yes.
Look,
Put every the soiled clothes in the bag.
But we need to be subtle here. What's going on? We don't want you to hurt.
Is your arm your arm still hot?
Yeah,
I mean, it is hot to touch for you, but you can bear it. But it's hot enough that it's burning clothes, so it's definitely going to be hot to touch.
Is there any other check I can do to sort of like discern the...
I mean, Arcana?
Has this ever happened before?
Source or like...
It's never...
Yeah.
Or I guess like whether it's like a curse or something
Arcana.
like that, you know?
Yep, Arcana. Yuri, straight roll as far as I'm
not
concerned.
that I'm good at that. I'm not that kind of smart.
That's all right.
You're cave smart.
Probably better than me.
Blow on this.
I used an advantage from the dungeon speedrun.
Wrong kind of blow.
That's the wrong kind. 7.
7? I mean, you're in shock too, really.
Yeah,
I mean, you realize that your brain is not clear. You're panicking a little bit.
All right. How are we gonna hide this?
Okay. I mean, does it feel like it was like a flare that burned his clothes?
And it looks like as you're looking at it, the only thing you can tell is that it's literally the arm itself is burning the clothes.
We just have to
go. Wait, do you know who did this?
I don't.
Do you know their name? Do you know any?
You see a guard walk past. It's a Lunaris guard, but a Lunaris guard walks past the opening of the alleyway that you sort of hidden yourself in.
That we're in, yeah.
And as
we're
they get past it, you notice them getting past it. They stop and back up and look down the alleyway.
So we still have pass
who's there?
trace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I rolled. I got advantage from Dungeon Speedrun. A nat 20 that one. And it's that. Who's down there? Show yourselves.
I'm gonna make you invisible.
Will it mess up your concentration on passive trace?
Will it?
Or passive trace isn't concentration.
No. That is, but I don't think the
invisibility is.
Isn't what?
Yeah.
But it's.
I don't think passive trace is concentration. Is it?
It's got a C next to the spell.
Yeah, passive trace is.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay, but the invisibility is from a feat.
It's okay. It's okay.
We just need to move quietly.
You don't really think about that, right, in this moment. You don't think about that in this moment, and you go to cast invisibility, and as you cast it, your passive out of trace doesn't drop.
Okay.
And you hear in the back of your head.
Oh, God.
Is it an owl? Is that the owl shard?
I don't know.
Wait,
No.
Feilshen's
Something
hardcore.
Something in it's a similar feeling as I described before. Something that you know is there.
Yeah.
Is powering this, and you get for sure that this is your owl.
This is your owl shot.
You can concentrate on 2 spells at once. That's broken.
Yes. Maybe if it has to do with sneaky, because also my sneaking was...
Yeah.
Just to let you know, so that you know, it's definitely when it's revolved in shadowy abilities.
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge and shadowy abilities you can cast, and any detriments that come from that casting are removed.
Sick.
So
that's very cool.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I make you invisible though, and I don't know why, but I envisioned that I was facing you like towards the end of the alleyway, and this guy is like behind.
And I figure I reach out like, "What are you doing?" And then I watch my hand just go.
Just put on this.
I said, "Who's down there? Show yourself!" And he draws his blade.
I'm just going to go forward. I'm gonna
And I'm holding Otto back, even though you feel an invisible arm just holding you in place.
And I'm like kind of getting. I'm like, sorry, some of my clothes are. Damn it, had like soot or ash on it. I'm just getting.
Are you okay?
I'm.
Were you in Celessa?
No, but I'm a cleric. I've been helping people.
I I see.
I'm just trying to get myself clean so I can help more.
We are searching the alleyways. There are word that
Who are
we're
you
under
looking
attack.
for?
I cannot tell you. I have been
no,
told not to say a thing. If you see any individual who appears out of place, please
Of course, yeah,
report them.
absolutely.
Is there anything I can get you?
No, just point me towards, I guess, more hurt people. I'll finish getting
The
myself
docks.
the docks.
We
absolutely.
don't have enough guards to get to the docks. They're going to need help.
Absolutely, thank you. Where are you headed that way too?
As soon as you are done, I will make my way that way. I will make my way back to Lunarum.
To Lunarum. I will meet you there. I need to get some more healing supplies.
Roll persuasion or deception, whichever you choose.
Okay.
Which one are you? Which
Let
one
me
are you?
see. Let me.
Straight roll, as far as I'm concerned. I have advantage.
I think deception, but let me.
I have advantage from Idaho Judd. Thank you, Idaho
Nice,
Judd.
Idaho Judd.
Thank you so much.
Well, yeah. Let's just do
Deception? Roll at advantage. The smoke, as it exits your mouth, you hear the words sort of infused with power.
Yeah. 23.
He says, he sheathes his sword and says, "Fine, be quick about it." And he exits and turns right towards the upper sector of Lunar.
Everyone's
Okay.
scared.
Otto is fully changed. Their clothes, they put it, I don't know, they found like essentially a paper bag in the garbage.
Oh, I don't know why, but I just imagined you putting it on your head.
And I put it on my hand.
No, you
No,
are.
I don't. No. No, but I put my soiled clothes
Yeah.
in this paper bag, and I put everything in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Because I also know that it won't smell.
Right.
Because the thing is about caves, if you're detected in the darkness, like that, like sense of smell
Yeah.
and sound and vibration, like that is what
Heightened.
it's heightened, and that's what predators are looking
Yeah,
for.
oh yeah. They
So
don't use their eyes, they use their nose.
they use their nose.
Makes
So I am fully like, and I'm just
Still Otto?
oh,
Well, I was gonna.
I
yeah.
can't right
Yeah.
now not
Okay.
be Otto.
I'm invisible but I'm invisible. But while Rilian is having this conversation
Yeah.
with the guard,
You can see that the guard is part of your family's
Yeah.
guard.
I think I can tell pretty quickly that Rilian is handling himself.
And
just
this,
fine.
yes, I'm just giving you information
thank
so
you.
that you know that the guard is, this particular guard is part of your Aunt Drizella's
Boy, okay.
family unit.
Okay, great. All right,
You know that she's known for her wisdom and knowledge, especially about the secret properties of the wine.
got it. Otto, I'm here. Probably can't see me right now, but I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I reach out and touch your arm that isn't the burned one.
This is really scary.
Yeah, everyone's scared.
Really, what you now realize as he's speaking, you can see him.
I can. Okay.
You can see him. That's not usually how invisibility works, and you know that.
Pretty cool.
That's very good.
This fire. We heard about it before,
You remember?
back at the mountain. I think it's connected to Thasha?
I don't think it's connected to Thasha. I think it's something very old.
Alright. Is something coming for you?
Yes.
Is there
The
anything?
lava in their arms sort of brightly shines a little bit when they say yes. It's like a wave of light that goes up their arm.
They're
Alright.
chasing me. They have always been chasing me.
What do they want?
I don't want to ask that. So, we just, need to get to the bank and do that thing and not talk about this probably a lot or at all.
Their features briefly almost look goblin-esque as they're sort of internally thinking when you ask what do they want, and then returns to Otto.
Okay. I'm with you, no matter what.
Okay.
So if you need to tell anyone anything, you tell me. Okay? I don't care what's coming for you. I'm going to protect you.
Okay. I don't know if you can, but thank you for being here, and I'm getting
Hey, are you guys all right?
yeah.
Otto's a very strong bird. We're going to be fine.
Well, I know that.
In your head, suddenly, Val,
Yeah.
you hear, terribly apologetic, sire.
Lucky can cast sending?
Your friend Cristobal is inquiring of your whereabouts. He is fine. Seems to have survived the... another sending. Again, apologies.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
He is fine and asking where he should meet you. Or if he should stay here. Again, apologies, sir.
It's just...
This is... I'm using a wand. I'm using a wand of...
a wand of that.
Visette also wants to know, and I just... Cuddlesworth is... I'm so sorry, sir. Do you want Cristobal to join you, or should he stay here with us? Or are you coming here?
We're on our way back now, trying to help as best we can. Tell Cristobal to rest.
You have 100 words, so...
Tell Cristobal to rest. Find Coco. We'll be there soon. That's it.
Absolutely, sire. I will relay the message. Do our best about Coco. Good luck.
Tell the Lady Visette to meet us there. We'll be there soon.
Right. Where did you say? My brain. I was
To meet us at the house.
Great. Okay.
I'm going to, while you're like, we see you
Yeah.
getting assaulted by
You see me rolling my eyes
we're
like, are you kidding me?
But I sort of bend over Otto, like behind him, like, I know I couldn't say much, but I hope that you at least understand that I will do anything for those that I love.
Otto, when they say that, it's weird. The edges of their mouth slightly increase. Then you sort of shake your head and think you maybe saw that. That's not really there.
You're a very good friend.
The name of the bank in Lunarum. Mm-hmm. Which one was it?
The name of the bank in Lunarum is the Crescent Vault.
Crescent Vault.
And that's where we are right now.
I mean,
Sorry,
we're in Lunarum.
We're in Lunarum.
We're in Lunarum.
Yeah.
We can head towards the Crescent Vault.
Okay.
Let's head towards that.
The Crescent Vault.
What was that?
That was Lucky. Apparently has a wand of sending. I'd love one of those.
That's really cool.
That's
really cool.
Cristobal's back at the house, safe. Was
Okay.
asking where we are. I just told him to get rest, heal up, and find Coco.
Don't attack or use any spell. Do you use spell? Can you cast magic?
No. But
Okay.
don't attack.
But I can't
Good to
do
know.
this again, so.
Okay, that's fine.
Rilian, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus.
Oh, come on.
Oof.
What is
Oh,
happening?
actually, no. Otto. Sorry, apologies. Otto.
Does Otto have
wisdom
any
saving throw.
advantages left? Because one came in.
No.
During the show, you have advantage from Breba.
Advantage from Brava, Otto.
Right now?
Yep.
Wow.
Wisdom saving throw.
That was good because I was a natty one.
A burst of light came in from Breba, and a burst of shadow came in from Abracadabra.
22. Thank you, Brayba.
Yes.
You definitely save. Otto, you don't know how you feel this, but you feel that the mirror in your pouch, someone is attempting to look through it.
Wait.
Look through it.
You don't know how you know.
It works both ways?
Well, so remember we learned like the person that created the mirror probably like can keep their attunement to it, right? Versus
You
like
know that from like
one of us-
automatons. If people create automatons,
So-
they always have access to it.
Yeah, and so, but I wonder if it being in the bag is going to limit what it sees.
'Cause it's in a bag.
It's just seeing a
Yeah.
black space, probably.
Interesting. But Otto can tell that it's
Yeah,
being,
it's
that's
your
being
arm sort of hurts for a second, and you like in the back of your head, you're like, that.
Someone's trying to watch us through the mirror.
All right, let's keep it in there then.
Yeah.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's definitely your arm is like that hurts.
If it is Lion Boy, he knows we have it then.
Okay.
Well, he just knows it somewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't maybe
Yeah, I
know
mean,
that we
it's
have it.
darkness probably.
He knows he knows that it's not where it's supposed to be.
All right. Do you a lesser noble of importance in this city? Who could I be if we go to this bank?
In Lunarum.
Not someone too important, you know. We don't want to, but.
Oh.
Or are we doing this under shadow? I'm okay with that too. Let's. This cover is still active. We should use it while it is.
A Dragonborn. Honestly, I mean, it's been so long since I've been
Anyone
here.
of importance is going to be a family member.
In any of my
Oh, yeah,
description,
yeah.
but maybe just a silver Dragonborn wearing our colors.
Right. No, but maybe let's use this cover that we have while we have it.
Okay. Yes. Agreed.
And then that's a backup.
Yep.
But I want
Great.
to know. Okay.
Okay.
As like we're walking, I think through like because I'm imagining there's like stores and stuff, right? And like you'd see the reflection of like we'd see our reflection like almost like department store glass. I think it is then Otto realizes that they are Otto.
You're seeing it in broken sections of glass because most now that you're looking, most of the windows literally have been blown out into the street.
Because Otto didn't know.
Yeah. Right.
I think as we're walking to like, Rilian has not stopped like having a hand on Otto's shoulder.
Yeah.
And so as your hand is on my shoulder, I would like to, if I can, change into my kobold form, but it's different.
Yep.
So as I'm like,
When you try to do that,
okay,
make a wisdom saving throw.
Jeez.
okay,
You are discombobulated.
Yeah.
You're in shock. This is hard
because
to concentrate.
that makes sense. That is a 7.
Their arm turns into a kobold arm, but the rest of their body maintains as Otto.
Ooh, I'm putting
Oh,
a
that's
cloak
worse.
over you.
I want to be back because
That's easy. Immediately, easy. That's an easy thing.
but the kobold arm that you see, it looks like it is a kobold made out of soot. Like it is like an ashen kobold
I
arm.
love that.
That's what I was gonna do.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then it's back to my wing.
All right. I'm basically putting a big old cloak on you.
Yeah.
Otto, until otherwise, you're in shock, and so every time you try to do this, you actually have to check. It's not just automatic anymore. You'll have to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, that makes sense.
As we're walking to the bank. Wait, so Rilian, as quick as you can.
Yeah.
If Feilshen has your devotion for now, Lumbra had it before. Who? But you were a cleric before. You reached the City of Glass, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You had a complicated history.
Yeah, you know, there was. I don't even think you would know them. It was just some archfey in the Feywild.
Got it.
But
You're
what's
just sort of
important is that I don't know why Coco is here, and I don't know if it's someone.
If Coco's anything like us, she didn't choose to be here. She's getting dropped and
None of
thrown
us.
around like the rest of us.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's always something that. There may be stuff that Coco doesn't remember, sure, But there is also stuff that Coco's choosing not to tell. At least that much I have discerned.
The things that I know about Coco, I can tell you if you're scared of them. Because I know that they had worms that Queen Mab told them to plant, and they didn't plant them. Well, they kind of did plant them one time, but it was because the area was dying.
If Coco's beholden to Queen Mab, she's not doing it of her own free will.
Yeah.
The red caps all work for Queen Mab. They are her soldiers. Remember they said
The little man
Coco
with a red
yes,
hat.
with the red hat. It's
Yeah.
exactly what it sounds
The
like.
name's kind of on the nose.
Yes,
red cap.
it's
They literally
look,
wear a red cap.
We like colors,
Oh,
okay?
okay. Yeah, sure.
It's, and so I'm concerned.
You also know that the red caps are a particular type of the red cap mob. There are different types of caps, but
Yeah.
the red ones are the ones that
Yeah,
you
they're
are
the ones.
muscle.
Yeah, they're the ones that get things done. They're the
Yeah.
ones that I've encountered
Yeah. Okay.
before, and
Okay.
even if it's unknowing, I can't trust.
Well, you guys probably should talk then.
I've tried.
Well, yeah, but you need to keep trying. That's what friends do.
They won't open up.
Maybe because they're scared of you back.
Fair. You're a little scary sometimes. It's all right though.
I think we're all a little scary sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think I can trust Coco.
That's okay. Because trust is a thing Uncle Jub Jub says is earned.
It's more than just that.
I understand. But we'll keep an eye out. We might feel differently about Coco, but we've known her longer. But you...
Yeah.
As
Just
much-
don't tell her what I
No, it's fine.
shared with you.
No, I won't.
Because I don't know what does or doesn't. I don't know what's.
Okay.
God,
You're
it's getting hot in here.
Got
and
it.
I walk a little bit ahead.
okay.
All right. And yeah, if we're near the bank now.
How long does your invisibility last as a spell?
Invisibility.
10 minutes?
Oh, is it just that?
Or is it just a minute?
No.
Oh.
I think it's.
Is it an hour?
Longer. It's an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably have about 10 minutes left when you get to where the
Oh, from the alleyway? It's like an
I mean, it's an
hour walk?
from the docks to the upper city.
Well, I did it in the alleyway for now.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just identifying
yeah.
from the docks to the upper city. It's about a mile and a half.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So give or take that you were in the alley talking for a little bit,
Okay.
and the walking process. You're also not straight there, right? You're not out in the
Yeah.
you're
Yeah, okay.
trying to so you have about 10 minutes when you arrive.
Okay.
The Crescent Vault stands as a monument of elegance and mystery in the heart of Lunarum. Its facade is a canvas of towering spires and sharply pointed archways, each meticulously carved with moonlit scenes and celestial beings. The dark stone, specifically dragons, the dark stone walls are intertwined with traceries of black and green vines. That's new. Embodying the Emerald Bank's emblem.
Found it.
Black and green.
Yep.
The entrance is marked by a grand archway, above which sits a large, intricately carved depiction of the bank's symbol. Two intertwining vines of green and black encircling a stylized emerald gem.
Yeah, found it.
Surrounding the building, grotesque figures perch atop the buttresses. They're, what do you call them?
Dragons?
No, like demons.
Gargoyles.
Thank you. I don't know why my brain couldn't.
It's all right.
Surveying the street with a silent vigil. Large, ornate windows of stained glass that have now been blown out into the street.
Wow.
And you can see now bars that seem to hide those particular things. Normally not there. The bars, I mean. It is a combination of dark, imposing architecture with a delicate, dragon-inspired motifs.
How's the vibe? Is there panic around here
How's
too?
the vibe
How's the
here?
vibe?
What's the vibe?
The bank
vibe
that
of this
you,
bank.
The bank that you remember, you've been there maybe a few times, especially when you were younger, was fairly, like, they had guards, and the guards are magic guards. They're,
Sure.
They're eldritch knights kind of thing.
Oh boy.
It's usually open to anyone who can come in. Right now, it seems to be completely locked down. The doors are closed. There are bars over the doors. There doesn't appear to be any guards that you can see on the outskirts. But as you sort of approach, you can see that there is some kerfuffle inside, and you definitely see the glint of mail, and clearly they're inside the bank and have it locked down.
Oh, so it doesn't even look like we can get in the door?
Right now, it does not look like it is open. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Large disaster in the city, and if you're someone who is responsible
It's in
for,
lockdown?
Yeah, it's definitely in lockdown.
We case the joint? Or can we
Yeah, for
circle
sure.
it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I have
Looking for...
Get the-
You
yeah.
said the windows are broken, but they're barred.
They're barred. Yep.
Okay.
So it's normally it's a square building,
Uh-huh.
or the grounds are square, and it's not far from your home.
Uh-huh.
It's only a couple of blocks down the way, but it is extravagant and very big, tall. It's clear, like a bank would be. They have a front sort of two gated system, which you know about. Usually, those parts are open, and that would take you into the teller area. That's about all you remember from like being in the bank. In order for you to go around the bank, you will actually have to go in the first gate. The first gate locks the bank inside of itself,
Okay.
and that is closed. So for you to actually go in, you're either going to have to climb the wall, and next to it are 2 other buildings that are sort of
Yeah.
smack up against it. There's no alleyways, so you're going to have to jump over or somehow get beyond
In order to get
this
to the
wall
back?
to get around and look around the bank.
We don't even know this is the bank that Feilshen wants us to get into. That's a guess.
I mean, there's the vines, and that's very wild.
It's the Emerald Bank.
Oh.
This is the bank that...
It's clear to you. It looks like the bank but they've added their own branding.
Right. Yeah, so the Emerald stuff is new. The vines are new to me, at
To
least.
you've never seen a bank like this.
Feilshen
great.
probably knew that we were going to come over here. It's not like they're not watching us.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do we all hear that?
She does, or Rilian does.
You think this is the place?
I think we have to check, and then we...
You have that sneaking suspicion that this is the right place.
Yeah, I think he knew we were coming here. To at least get more information anyway. Thought
Okay.
he'd have us do something else as well. If we can find out who... But they're not gonna... People aren't gonna answer our questions during this date anyway.
No.
But maybe we can find like a ledger or something that we can take too, like information on the staff here and
Something.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can't even really, look inside or know, but okay. You said if we climb?
Yeah, so the front of it is flush with the street. So
Yeah,
there are
right.
there's a wall with a gate.
Is there a
You would have
street
to
that
go-
goes into the
No,
back?
No. They are flush against 2 other
On the
buildings.
sides?
Yeah.
No, I know, but like a parallel street. I mean, like running the entire
On the other
back.
side?
Yeah.
No. It is
No?
you're basically at the end of the upper sector
the
where
ground?
So the back is
the back is a
facing
wall.
a
Is a wall facing
into
where
a wall.
the
Okay.
facing where let me make sure.
So
I
there
look
are
at
no
this.
back entrances. Like that's not
No.
a okay.
The ceiling? Or the roof?
Yeah, going from the roof.
Um,
I guess I can try. I bet that's
Your brain tingles.
Yeah.
you're
brain
like-
tingles.
You notice there are sewer grates.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, hey, you guys.
Gonna have to get some
kick.
more clothes.
The sewer grate, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna. God, I don't want to.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Back,
and I
back in the bad cave.
back in the bad cave.
Oh,
Oh, but we smell
we're
so
gonna,
good.
I know we're gonna smell bad. I wonder. We should have gotten another change. I mean, our regular clothes must be in the bag.
Oh
too.
yeah, no, we can just put on
we
our
were in
poo
Crystal
clothes.
Yes,
clothes.
correct.
No.
The pre-clothes before the fancy clothes from Cristobal.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
our regular attire that we
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this is fine. We'll
Okay.
just go in with the clothes that we're
Where are
wearing.
you changing to do that?
Oh,
No. We're going in the
Yeah,
clothes
we're
that
not
we're in
changing
right
yet.
now.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
We just
So
know
the
that we
ones
have.
that you stole, you're going in.
We
Yeah.
know that we have our original clothes in the bag
Because
somewhere.
we have
you know?
3 outfits.
Yes, now. We're in our
Get it.
sweatpants.
To be
right now.
clear, yes,
Get it.
our action figures now have 3 changing outfits.
3 changing outfits.
Yep.
Okay,
All right.
good. All right.
Yeah, so
So
let's
you
go.
pop open this and you drop down. As
We follow.
as you all sort of plop into this muck again, it doesn't smell as bad as it does in the lower sector.
But I wonder if there are fail safes in here. I mean, because this is a bit, like
If it's a bank.
It's dark, and as you drop down, everyone make perception checks.
yeah. So I figured.
How dark?
I have no.
It is, unless you have dark vision.
I mean,
you cannot
am I
see.
at disadvantage or is it not to see something?
And with this, you can't see, so yeah, you're at disadvantage. Everyone else is straight roll as far as I'm concerned.
13.
8.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay. Advantage, thank you, from Tiny Misfortunes. As you plop down into this, you can see that there are security measures here in the sewer, and there's definitely a sewer part that goes underneath the building.
Yeah.
And there are bars, but what you see is that a couple of those bars have been broken and bent, as if you could fit through them very easily.
Yeah, but it's strange that
Why?
there are bars ahead, but they've been bent out of place.
Someone's going in the bank too then.
You hear what sounds like footfalls in the water behind you.
Behind. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to. You don't have dark vision. Is that what's up? Do we want to go or do I want?
Invisibility's running low at this
Yeah,
we just have to hurry.
Well, but do we think it's? Do we not want to just face whatever? It's gonna be.
point. Yeah. What's
There's no.
behind us?
I'm gonna cast light
Okay. Yeah.
so that you can see.
Yeah.
I'll just cast light
Okay.
on
Just the wall.
the wall.
Okay. Everything lights up. And definitely further down, you see what are a couple of individuals who are hiding behind things. Sort of, the light sort of just appears suddenly. Val, 100 feet down towards the lesser sector, you can see Bretonius. He's got a hood on. His face is clear, and he's surrounded by a smattering of other individuals. They all seem to be wearing what is clearly thievery clothing, like clothing where they're trying to hide. And Bretonius, seeing this light come on and grabbing, they all seem to quickly grab for their weapons.
I'm still
Is
invisible.
the invisible? Yeah.
But they see you two,
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
they're clearly grabbing all of their weapons and get ready for a fight.
Stop! Stop!
Yeah, I'm also gonna be. Whoa.
Clearly, they don't want to make noises. It's clear.
Yeah.
And it's in Val's voice.
A couple of them are
Yeah.
are
Trying to be quiet,
itching,
but literally, like,
itching.
And
for
I
it.
also don't
So-
want to. I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a collective persuasion.
Persuasion.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'm all right at that.
You're all straight rolls. I'm going to do. Thank you,
Yeah,
Tiny
keep
Misfortunes,
that,
for
keep that.
disadvantage as well.
I rolled out of the box. Should I give it?
I mean, it
I'll
just
roll it
wanted
again.
to fly free.
It's not bad. I'm okay.
Am I doing this one?
17. Tell me your numbers.
18.
Wow, bad.
35. What'd you get?
No, 8.
43.
Okay,
If it's
Oh, it's
collective.
combined?
Yeah, combined 43. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I mean that's
I've
still
never heard
pretty
of
good. It brought yours down a
I
little
do that
bit, but still
sometimes.
pretty good.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you roll combined?
You see who you know as Bretonius. You guys clearly don't. You see a dragonborn that looks eerily same shapes of like what's on
Yeah.
their face.
What I said was just like not guards. That's what
Right.
I'm like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
And you saw people dressed
you
as
see
thieves.
him.
Yeah.
You see him snap his fingers, and they all immediately stop and put their weapons away.
Hey, we don't.
Okay.
And he points at the light.
Oh, you gotta take that.
Okay, just.
And
don't.
then before you drop it, he motions to follow him.
Is he through the bar? I'm sorry.
No,
which
he's on the
direction is
opposite
he
direction
behind?
behind
away
you.
from
so
the
you were
back.
looking at
Oh.
the bars, and they
Okay,
clearly
they're
they were
Okay.
on the
Took
way out.
something.
They were
All right,
on the
all
way
right,
out.
all right. So
Yeah.
we'll move towards them. I'll remove the light.
They begin to walk down.
Except I can see you. What are you reacting?
Yeah, what did you do?
Because
I'm putting and I'm leaning into the two of you. It's Bretonius.
And we know that's your
brother.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's great. Because I don't know what he's supposed to be
No,
like.
I don't know what the heck he's doing.
So
Okay.
And that
cool.
No!
is where we will stop
Oh my god!
this evening.
Oh, it's not even intermission. We're just done. We're just done.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know,
Oh my
real close to our time to be done. So.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I love you guys. I'm sorry I misled you on where you would be going this evening.
that was hardcore traumatic today.
Ooh.
Woof.
Wow.
The stakes have
holiday.
been raised.
What is going on?
Our party is split. We have no idea where Coco
God.
is.
The storm is
gosh.
lifted, at
Storm
least
is
over
lifted.
Mechas.
I'm lava.
You're
lava.
You got lava veins.
Somebody's coming for you.
Oh.
We did have a level 5 Force of Shadow. And I didn't use it this time because I want the entire crew to be here when we use it.
Yeah, great.
It's called Cuddlesworth Has Got Your Tongue. At the start of the next episode, at the DM's discretion for the entirety of the next episode, when talking to someone important, suddenly that member of the party cannot remember the words they were just about to say. The rest of the group is inspired to assist them, and until the DM says any further, the conversation must be one word at a time
Yeah.
for
Wow.
the entire group.
That'll be great.
Oh, that's fun.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that will.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm saying that now because it's gonna suck.
So as you,
That will be
it's
fun.
another one of my let's play an improv game, but also have a
Yes.
force card.
terrible.
Love it.
And you know, hey, level 6. Level 6. Wait, the North Star is supposed to move. Pretty devastating
Yeah, that
force
was-
card.
That
That
sucked.
was a force card. Like that's
That's a force card.
It's
wild.
the force cards every now and then. I mean, the red sun.
Especially when you start getting to the higher levels.
Do a-
We have now on our we've reached level 6 Force of Light, which means it now resets, and we're on level 7 as the highest.
God.
So if level 6 is a meteor from the sky that knocks down half of the leading
Yeah.
towers of the Tri-Cities, what does a level 7 look like?
Strix's
Right.
family is arresting Val on sight. That's great.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know that was huge.
Yeah.
Immediately, like sees him, was like,
We are.
"Bro, I've
in
been
it.
there."
All of us
In it,
individually.
kids.
Woof.
In it.
Woof.
At the end of every episode, we really like to read off the names of our higher level patrons. This is our holiday edition, so this should be no different. We love you all. So we've got some excellent suggestions here, and I tried for some of our more holiday-esque
Oh,
ones
yeah?
to give us a try.
Ooh.
We're going to start with a suggestion for Team Force of Shadow from CTAR. HR, Human Resources, cleaning out the office fridge over the holidays.
Oh, which is Team Shadow or Team Light?
Shadow.
Shadow.
What is that smell?
Oh God, somebody left an Idaho Judd, an entire Idaho Judd in the fridge.
Wait,
Okay.
I think that was the Idaho Judd was from Nancy's birthday like 3 months
3
ago.
months ago.
Oh, gross.
We are
Ooh.
gonna have to talk to Nancy as well because at that birthday, did you hear she was on the table saying she was down to clown, and I just
She was trying to
was
give
out.
everyone red noses and saying, "Is everyone else down to clown?" It was deeply
it's
inappropriate.
Just inappropriate. It's-
Y'all, I opened it and sniffed it, and now I want to abracadabra myself.
No.
Oh my God. Why?
Okay, and put it in the trash bag.
I know it's after hours, but we can't be saying that.
No,
Okay,
that's inappropriate. We're
Look,
still
it was
in charge.
so bad it made me say it. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I think I'm not. I thought I was nuts when I said all 4 of us need to be here to empty out the fridge together. But honestly, I'm happy you're all
honestly,
here.
you
We need to
deserve so
support-
many kitty scritches for that
Yeah.
because
Thank you.
honestly, hey, HR solidarity, our job
Yeah.
is really hard.
It's really hard.
We can't have work friends other than ourselves.
We
you
gotta
know?
give each other a Lincoln break
We have to give
sometimes.
ourselves a
Absolutely.
little break.
And look, I know I'm not supposed to say those kind of things, but I feel like a fail waffle a lot of the time.
Oh, Ron,
No.
you're doing
Being
so great.
human- Being HR is really hard.
Yeah.
Look, there's some leftover Gateway
okay,
guys in here. I love Gateway guys. It's my
Oh.
favorite donuts. Oh God!
If a donut is in the fridge and goes bad, it's been there a very long
Like
time.
a year.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally
They just get stale.
they get stale, and if they
If they go
smell
past
gross,
the point of being
it's been there a long
stale.
time.
Why do we know this
Ooh.
much about donuts?
Listen.
Let's not think about that. Thank you, Team Force of Shadow.
I've never seen a donut go bad.
It doesn't get the chance
Does
around me.
not get
Get
the
a cream
chance.
filled donut.
I'm eating it.
I just got like.
Team
Yeah,
Force of
rough.
Light. This is a fun one from Tapartos. Family holiday over Zoom.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, can you hear me? Am I muted?
Ooh.
Hi.
Y'all, look at my festive life preserver. I got it for Christmas.
That looks nice, I guess. Where'd you get that from? Walmart?
Oh no! I
You don't need to yell.
I'm sorry.
We don't.
I
You
got
don't
my.
need to. We can hear the mic. The mic.
I can't hear you.
The
I can
mic is
hear
picking-
myself quite well, though.
Okay, do you have headphones? Do you have headphones?
What?
Oh my god.
Beaker Par?
It's like this. No, it's Angel. It's Angel Devil.
Oh, Angel Devilson, it's so good to see you.
Yeah.
Hi, City Racing Girl here. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear you. I have no volume.
City
Hi.
Racing
can't
Girl.
hear you. Can't hear
me.
you.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
all
just gonna
right.
switch
I'm gonna
up.
try the button. Oh, what is this digital background?
No.
Am I in
Grandpa,
outer space?
No.
Grandpa.
No.
Oh,
Where
gosh.
is this getting those images from?
Oh gosh, here, I'm gonna go through an album. Here's from the
No.
time we went to Fenderill.
No.
Oh, that's a
no.
nude beach. Oh, no.
Grandpa.
Not Fender.
Grandpa.
I am going to dungeon speedrun away from here as soon as I
Please,
can
you
if
know
he
what?
doesn't change
Yes,
that.
Yeah, this is better. This is the time we went to Brava. There we go.
That's better. I can hear you guys now. Hi.
hey.
Hey,
How
how's
are
your
you?
job at the Ghostbusters Quick Response
Yeah.
Unit?
You know, it's been a real situation, but thankfully they have opted to pay me in just jewels.
Oh,
Wow.
does that
In
pay
this
the
economy.
Does that pay the bills?
And Martha,
you-
yes, that does pay the
Is
bills.
that using your degree?
You know what? It's not using my degree, but I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
Are you?
Yeah, no, it's actually really great. It's an
We've
artistic.
just been a little worried about you.
Oh, no, I've been doing really well. And the quick Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit pop-up theater is really a thing. It's
Okay.
really nice.
Listen, this has got unbearably loquacious, and I didn't get any comments on my festive
Oh my
life
God.
preserver.
Listen,
Okay.
Walmart sells Festive Life Preservers. She's feeling really fancy
From
about it.
Amazon, Grandpa.
Oh gosh. Well, happy
this is
holidays.
great. Happy holidays, guys.
Glad to
Yes,
see this is only going to happen once again next year. See y'all next year.
I can't hear any of you.
Oh, I put something in chat. You'll get it.
Grandpa, stop going to nude beaches.
Okay, bye and
Bye,
call.
and call.
Oh my gosh. That was Team Force of Light. Thank you, everybody.
So real.
Patreon.com/A-Dungeon-Run. Head over there and join in on the fun.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Well,
This- I don't know what I expected from today's episode, but that was...
It was
That was-
great. I could have just went longer. I know we
unusual.
said.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I didn't want to go too far in this
Yeah.
situation
moving
without your
grooving.
other
Yeah,
two.
yeah. No, that's
Bretonius is like Viva la Resistance.
I know.
He's
Are we gonna
so-
fall for Bretonius?
Are you gonna?
As
fall?
we have learned many times on this show, everyone is hot.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So-
I don't know what it was, but something about like skulking in the shadows, a little thief outfit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe got a thing for thieves.
I would say, really, it's
Maybe,
into every
maybe.
member of Val's family.
Dragonborn are very pretty.
Is it with the Dragonborn obsession?
They're
No, I get it. I get
Very,
it.
very pretty. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this
Yeah.
evening. I know this isn't live. Some of us are probably watching this with you right now.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who could say?
Who can say? And as Morgan mentioned at the beginning of the show, thank you so much for a wonderful year. We've really grown. Our family has grown, and I cannot wait for what next year holds.
Indeed.
In its pockets for us. We're going to
Next
go.
year has pockets? How nice.
Yes.
It's a bag of holding.
It's a bag of
Yes. Next year's the
it's a
bag.
bag of holding.
The bag of the 2024 bag of holding.
Yeah, and we're about to dimension door our way into it. So, thank you as always. We'll be doing our short rest right after this.
Yeah.
So if you are part of our Patreon, you'll get to see us in a couple of seconds. Well,
Whenever.
In our
yeah.
time.
Hold on. I try to
In our
post them
time.
pretty fast.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
that
in
fast.
our time, a couple of seconds in our time. But as always, here at the Dungeon Run, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy all of
Hanukkah.
them, Hanukkah, all of the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Happy holidays to all of you at home and humankind.
Be bold! Love you!
It started. It started. It started. Started. As a simple dungeon run. As a simple dungeon run.
Let the dice
As always, the Dungeon Run is thrilled to be partnering with amazing companies as our sponsors. Companies like Die Hard Dice. If you go to dieharddice.com right now, you can find the most beautiful dice trays, and other D&D accessories created by some of the kindest people in the business. They have these amazing Dire D20s, which are like extra size metal D20s that give you a really good clonk when you roll it around your dice tray. They have one called Absolute Midnight that I'm a very big fan of. Check it out. Free shipping on orders $30 or more, and if you use our code Dungeon Run at checkout, you get yourself a lovely little discount on us. So do that right now. World Anvil. World Anvil is created by world builders for world builders. Whether it's D&D, Pathfinder, Vampire the Masquerade, or your own system, they have all the tools you'll need to create interactive maps, historical timelines, family trees, everything you could ever possibly imagine for your campaign, your novel, your story is there on World Anvil. Go to worldanvil.com, and if you use the code Dungeon Run, you get yourself 40% off a yearly subscription. Thank you, World Anvil. Thank you, Die Hard Dice.